The guitar, a 6-string instrument that I've always wanted to learn, but I always quit after the first hour because I didn't sound like Marty McFly. So here recently I thought about learning the guitar again, and I thought, hey, I make YouTube videos, I want to learn how to play the guitar, why don't I make a guitar song about playing YouTube? Why don't I make a video about learning guitar, and to take it a step farther, learning guitar in 30 days. So for the next 30 days I will collect as much information as I can on the guitar, how to play it, what these things are called, and a bunch more basic information on the guitar. Learning the chords and the picky, and learning what you do with this and how you use it. But I was thinking anybody can learn how to strum and play a few chords, that's easy. I want to actually see if I can learn a song in 30 days. But before we get started, I gotta look more the part. Whoa. It's more like it. I will not be buying any courses or anything like that, or having a private teacher come in and teach me how to play. This will be all self-taught. So if you guys have been deciding to learn how to play to show that you can do it, I will only be using resources that anybody can use. YouTube videos, basically just YouTube videos to see if you can teach yourself guitar and how well you can do it. So if you guys have been thinking about that and you're not sure, maybe this will help you. I don't even know how to tune this thing. I had to have a professional tune it for me because I barely know anything. I don't really know but only like the names of 2 chords. And well, you'll just have to hear, like, I believe that's an E. Hear how bad that sounds. That's I believe to be a C. And that's basically all I know, and it already sounds pretty bad. But for the next 30 days, I'll be pushing myself to practice to see just how good you can get. How much you can learn in 30 days. And who knows, you may learn a few things from this video. This may inspire you to pick up the guitar or inspire you to get back on it. One thing, guys, by the end of this I better have contortionist like fingers, because you'll be grabbing all over that from some of the pictures and videos I've seen. I've seen other guitar progression videos that are over like a year, and these people are insanely good. But I'm going to see just how much you can learn in 30 days. It's going to be a real challenge. So here's what I sound like on day 1. So this is an E. This is my attempt of a C. So we'll honestly see how much I improve over the next 30 days. If I improve at all, or I end up worse off than before. So as always, guys, let's get it and let's jump into it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here.
Let's get it.
Eventually.
So, it's officially been 2 weeks since I started. I guess you'd kind of say 2 weeks progression. The main thing I've been doing is just really focusing on the basic chords, and I guess you'd say most common. And all I've really been doing is just picking the chords and practicing them daily. Went through the E's. We got just E, E minor, E7, and then move on down and we got C, practicing a few other chords. What I've been mainly using is this guitar chart of like the most basic guitar chords. It's what I've been going off of. It shows the finger placement and which strings to skip over and all that, which is usually just the top 2 strings. It's been the biggest help. One thing I noticed within the first 3 days, which if you're new to guitar, if you've been playing, if you're thinking about it, your fingers are really gonna hurt. And my fingers were super sore like the first, I would say, 3 days of playing, and after that the soreness went away. And I can tell they're building up like calluses up under there. Like just looking at them I can tell. But the soreness went away within like the first 3 days, so if you can just push through that, because I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I did. I just, instead of resting, I just pressed through it, even though it really hurt, because I just really wanted to get the soreness over with and try to strengthen them. Maybe there's ways, maybe there's videos on there. Maybe there's videos out there showing you how to. strengthen your fingers. I don't know. I can tell a difference personally. There is definitely a sound difference. Now, one thing I realize it does come down to the type of guitar and how old the strings are, if they need new strings, and the tuning. I don't even know how to tune this thing. I think I said this before, I had to have someone else tune it. I really need to learn how to do that. But I'm trying to learn how to play it. From videos I've watched, maybe this is just standard tuning. I'm not sure. I still don't understand that. I'm still trying to figure out, like I know these are the frets. I know the numbers of them, like you got, it goes down, I think this is 5, 7, 12 is down here maybe. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out like the placement and all that, because I've seen people play all the way down here. The major thing and probably the most difficult is learning how to switch through some of the more difficult chords. I do understand that there are some songs, you know, they play where you just like have a finger here and you just move like one to keep it very simple. But definitely the hardest part, besides getting your fingers stronger, I feel like memorizing your finger placement and the chords were the easy part, but actually switching through like the hard chords where you like start up here and then you gotta go like move down is gonna be the more difficult part. One app I've been using is Guitar Tabs, but overall I'm just like going off of I just googled guitar chords and came up with a little sheet picture of all the basic and most common. I've just been going off of that. So just going over them and learning, trying to learn each one. Still trying to memorize the name of each string. Eddie, A, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. I'm sure some of you know what that's from. Now, in my own personal opinion and uneducated sense of guitarist and all that, is just a beginner. Do I think that's good progression? By my idea, yes. I'm sure by more of a professional, probably not. But you know, we're only 2 weeks into the challenge. We still got many more weeks to go. I'm gonna keep practicing the chords and figure out this is the song that I'm gonna try to play and figure out how to switch between them, and we'll just see what I can accomplish within 30 days. I think if I come out on top learning the chords and getting them to sound halfway decent is pretty good. So I am excited to see where I'll be in the next 2 weeks. I think I've made decent progress for just 2 weeks of practicing. So far it's not one of those phases where I'm just like gonna play it for like a week and be done with it. Like I said earlier, I've always wanted to learn guitar, and I recently said, well, you know, I'm gonna pick it back up, and I'm like, why not make a video? So it's not just I'm making a video playing, I'm actually wanting to play. And after this video is done, I'm gonna keep playing, and maybe I'll do some updates in other videos. Maybe I'll just pop in on future videos and just be playing around like a campfire or something. Do I think I sound good? No, I don't, but I'm having fun doing it. So I'm just gonna keep on researching and practicing the basic chords, get it all figured out, keep you updated, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Keep practicing. It has officially been 1 month and a few days because I got a little sidetracked. It is time to see the progression that I've made, and just to go over and just to tell you what I've experienced while trying to learn the guitar. So one of the first things is I built calluses up on my fingers pretty quick. I don't know if you can see them. They hurt for like the first 3 days, and they just stopped hurting. Now they got a bunch of calluses built up on them, and I basically can just press as hard as I want and it don't hurt. I mean, if I played for a long period of time, they'd start hurting again, but overall, no. Other than my fingers hurting, that's the only side effect from playing. Now, can I tell a difference from day one and today? Yes. Am I better than I was from day one to now? Yes. Am I ready to sign a contract and go on the road with the traveling band? Absolutely. Honestly, nowadays, anybody can sign a contract and become a singer, songwriter, whatever. Anybody can. A rock can. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it and actually see if you can tell a difference. I know I can tell a little bit of a difference. I can tell a difference. One thing I've learned a lot of chords and the names of them. Here's E. I don't know how that sounds on camera, but that sounds pretty good. And then real quick, we can go E minor. I think E7 or E minor 7. Tell the difference. It's one of the chords I played at the start. You might be able to tell a significant difference in the sound. Maybe it might be harder on camera to pick it up. Then C, D. So those are the 4 chords that I've really been practicing, and they're used in a couple of songs that I've looked up. Those are like the 4 top chords that I've seen. I guess those are like the root chords. I think that's what they're called. I still gotta do a lot more research to learn the names and stuff like that, because really what I've been doing for the last 30 days is just practicing the chords and getting them down. I'm actually now just getting to where I kind of switch between them and make it sound somewhat decent. But I'm definitely far from any recording studio. But apparently they'll let anybody in one of those these days. So overall, doing this challenge, I've had fun. In the past, I've tried to learn guitar, and I've always quit like after the first week, because either my fingers hurt or I just got bored. But it's really fun going into this challenge. It's definitely a skill that I'm going to work on and probably try to stay with. And the fun and cool thing about this is it's a skill that I can work on and stay with me for the rest of my life. And I can just keep improving, and one day I'll be able to play phenomenally, hopefully, if I stay with it. It'll just be a skill that'll just stay with me for years to come and just grow and become just a part of me. And definitely, if you're looking to get into playing an instrument, definitely pick one, practice it, because it'll be a skill that'll stay with you. You know, you may get together with your friends and stuff like that and play, or just play for your family. They'll love it. Just do it. Pick an instrument and just practice. Start off. You're not going to sound good. Your fingers are going to hurt, but at the end, you'll wake up one morning and you'll be able to play, and you'll be that guy that can play the guitar, or violin, piano, and one day you'll be grateful that you picked it up and learned. Because 5 years from now, you'll be like, man, 5 years ago I wish I started playing guitar. Imagine where I'd be. If you practice start now, 5 years from now, you'll be playing like nobody's business. So it's definitely just a fun thing to do. Fun thing. It was a fun thing to challenge myself to. Definitely, I probably will, if y'all are interested, I'll probably do this with like other instruments, like definitely on down the line, practice an instrument for like a month and see where I go. If y'all got any other challenges that I challenge myself to do within a month, comment below. And yes, I know it's all the moment you've been waiting for. I said by the end of this video, I'm gonna play a song. Well, here it is. Get ready.